A big thank you to our $5 patrons, Sinners Lancelot, Praise the Sun, Strawbones, and Aaron. You want to do the intro or should I? I probably should ask this before we start recording.
You can do it.
Yo, what's up, guys? Once again, here we are today to break down the power scaling aspects of the Seven Deadly Sins movie, Cursed by Light. And here we are with King Bomb. What's good, bro?
Nothing much. Appreciate you for having me doing this collab.
I am happy to. So let's hop right into it, honestly, because we got a lot to talk about, especially considering how long this video is about to be. Let's go. How would you like to start this? Are we gonna do like the list format? We gotta talk about general topics. How are we gonna do this?
I'd say like the easiest way to probably do it is like start from the bottom and work your way up.
All right. So let's hop into it. Who would you say is our bottom character? Who do we need to hop into first?
The man, the myth, the legend, the duck himself, Mael.
And just here now, I want you to know, I'm gonna check YouTube analytics after this video goes up, and about half the people looking for all the Mael support are just gonna vanish right there in that moment. But yeah, we do need to talk about Mael and how bad he did in this movie. So, do you want to go into it, or should I just talk about how Graceless Mael is a disgrace on so many different levels?
No, I'm gonna get into it. It's a little bit like personal because I've had like conversations with like fans in the past that have like told me that I don't understand his true strength, and that like in the one, like he's the most broken character. Like there are people that honestly believe that he could be Arthur. But,
no way.
No, I'm not playing, yo.
Oh my god. Okay, you got this. Go off.
Nah, so like
right now.
So like in this movie, like the first time we see him, he's in the celestial realm doing whatever he's doing with like the plants, and like we see the goddess come back, and they tell him that they're gonna go like essentially attack everybody, and he says no. And then like it's like this little time skip, and then the next time we see him, like he's bleeding from the mouth, and he's running from these fodder goddess. And then like King has to put him in a pollen guard, and he's like, "Yo, you good, my boy?" And then when the fight actually takes place, you know, like he's getting worked by like random goddess. I mean, like he was doing like pretty decent, and then at one point Gilead had to save him. And like I really don't know where to go after that. Like you can take over.
Yeah, honestly, and I know a lot of the Mael fans in general are going to say, well, that's Graceless Mael. You can't expect him to be strong. But the thing is like, a lot of the main points for Mael in the past was that regardless, grace or not, that he was supposed to be super powerful. Like, he's supposed to be like your average demon who only gets like a chunky amp from the commandment, but isn't supposed to be like purely reliant on it. But this movie just clearly shows us that Mael, the strongest archangel, supposedly even in base, going off of what Sariel and Tarmiel were saying about him when he was absorbing the commandments, he's kind of just fodder, and that honestly like does bad for the entire cast of the archangels when you look at them without their commandments. Not that I keep saying commandments, without their graces. Because if Mael is this weak, so much that he's getting packed up by some fodder goddesses, I know people are gonna be like, well, they were amped by Cheat Hope, but as Bond just said, he had to get saved by Gila, and she wasn't amped by anything.
Like she saw this man about to get an attack. She was able to process what was going on and then move physically fast enough to intercept that attack. And like you said, people will say, well, he didn't have his grace. If he had his grace, he would have had much of a bigger role. In fact, if he had his grace, I think this movie would have been a lot worse for him. Because what would have ended up happening, he would have tried to fight the Supreme Deity, and nothing he would have been able to do work, because not only is it her power, I wouldn't be surprised if she could have snatched the grace too.
Yeah, you got to think about that, especially considering the kind of fighter Mael is. Physical attacks straight up don't work on Supreme Deity. We've seen characters stronger than a hypothetical Sun Mael at full power with like Full Wings King have their attacks be completely negated just because Sunflower was similar to the Supreme Deity's abilities, not even exactly. So imagine Mael just throwing the greatest sun at the Supreme Deity and her sneezing it away. That's literally what would happen. And all other things for Sun Mael, they just don't do good.
But wait, Pencil. He has the one form, so that could definitely help him in this fight.
The one form that we've never seen?
Yeah, the same one form that he even know, like the time, like I went back and read that chapter again ahead of this. The Prime Demon King didn't even exist at this point in time when he said that he couldn't fight the Demon King. Like, this was still first form DK's and he was scared to go fight him.
So, from what I'm hearing here, this just flat out implies that Mael, who would know how strong he is in the one, was 100% confident that he couldn't handle a character that a base. Let me just say that. Let me put it at big emphasis. A 4-letter word here. Base post purgatory Meliodas was packing up easily. And Mael just wasn't about that.
To make that worse, Meliodas was holding back.
Meliodas was even suppressed. He wasn't even actually trying to kill the Demon King. You can argue in that fight that Meliodas didn't even really want to harm the Demon King that much because he was afraid of what it would do to the lasting effects on Del's body, and thus he was suppressing himself even lower than possible killing intent.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are going to dislike that part of this video, but Mael is like, honestly, the most fought out person in this verse properly.
Honestly, by the time of this point in the series, if you're getting saved by, like, at best, gray demon level characters, what does that say for you? What does that do for you?
Yeah. Like imagine being referred to as like the angel of death, and like Lucia was hyping you up, and then like the chance that y'all get to reunite, you get slapped up in front of this man, and while he's dying, he holds you back and says, "Maya, you're not that guy. You're not that guy."
Your own brother who spent all this time, possible millennia, hyping you up was like, nope, it's simply not you. It's simply not you. Stop. Cease. And then imagine after that, you run into a possibly weaker version of that same being. And after the sheer spanking you got by the last one, you're just like, you know what? Here you go, human who's literally dying every time they use my power. Go ahead and do this. And this human goes and outperforms you by a landslide before even achieving the one.
Yeah, it's a really bad situation for Mael. Like, it's really unfortunate for that man.
Low-key, that kind of felt personal. I feel like Nakaba has heard all the Mael wank and was just like, you know what? Here, I really want this. You want this so badly. You want facts. You want screen evidence.
And you know, maybe one day, like in the sequel, he's gonna get like crazy feet, and all the Mael fans can come back and rub it in our face. But until further notice, Mael is like he's in a tier below trash. Like he has his own tier. How bad he is, and that's all I got to say on the topic.
Exactly, and can't wait for Mael to get his grace back, enter the one mode, and be the real person to slap chaos off with Arthur. You know that one silhouette of the long-haired Fortnite of the Apocalypse. That's Mael. It's not what's his name? It's not Tristan. It's just Mael. Like, he put on the armor and everything, and he got the grace back, and he's gonna go slap Chaos Arthur. Wonderful.
Yeah, Arthur has nightmares about him every night. Like, he wakes up sweating in the middle of the night. Oh my god, yo, what's up, buff that man is? Nah. like Merlin has to sing him lullabies to get him to sleep again.
Gonna infinity enhance a sleep spell onto him. All right, is that enough Mael slander? We gotta make a whole separate video just talking about Mael wank, and I don't want to say we gotta slander Mael because it's not like he's fodder, especially with Sun. Like he's decently strong, probably definitely not in the top 10, but still he's decently strong.
Yeah, like maybe top 15 in their series, maybe. Yeah.
You could argue otherwise, but let's leave Mael. Let's move on to the next one. Go ahead.
So considering we're covering like the entire, for the most part, the main people of this movie, I'd say next up on this list would be Dabazu, and I'll let you take over from him.
So Dabazu is actually like a really weird character to scale, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, he was able to keep up with a demon Mark Meliodas and get his own clones to turn against him and hold him back. And